Welcome to Curriculum Quiz Battle Royale. 10 questions, 2 choices, A or B. Players start in the middle, then hustle left or right to lock in their answer. Wrong move? You're out. Too slow? Also out. Last brain standing wins the glory. If everyone flops no winners, just shame. And if more than one player is standing after 10 questions, you face the final guesstimate to decide the winner. Ready? Let the battle begins. History. In which year did the Ottoman Empire finally conquer the great city of Constantinople? 1453 or 1543? The correct answer is 1453. In that year, Sultan Mehmed II and his army captured Constantinople, ending the Byzantine Empire and beginning a new era under Ottoman rule. The conquest marked the rise of one of history's longest-lasting empires, which endured for nearly 470 years, until its dissolution after World War I. Science and nature. Which planet is the hottest in our solar system? Mercury or Venus? Even though Mercury is closer to the Sun, Venus is the hottest planet in our solar system, with average surface temperatures of about 465 centigrade. Its thick atmosphere, made mostly of carbon dioxide, traps heat through a powerful greenhouse effect. Mercury, by contrast, has almost no atmosphere, so while it gets very hot during the day, it loses heat quickly at night. Arts and literature. Which epic poem begins with the words, "Sing, O goddess, of the anger of Achilles"? The Iliad or the Odyssey? This ancient Greek epic, the Iliad, by Homer, opens with a plea to the muse to tell the story of Achilles' wrath during the Trojan War, a tale of heroism, pride, and tragedy. The Odyssey, also by Homer, begins differently, recounting the long and perilous journey of Odysseus as he tries to return home after the fall of Troy. Geography. The Great Barrier Reef is located off the coast of which country? Australia or Peru? The Great Barrier Reef stretches for over 2,300 kilometers along the coast of Queensland in northeastern Australia. It's the largest coral reef system on Earth, home to thousands of species of fish, coral, and marine life. Peru, on the other hand, lies along the Pacific Ocean in South America, thousands of kilometers away from this natural wonder. Sports. Which tennis player has won more Grand Slam singles titles? Roger Federer or Rafael Nadal? The Spanish tennis legend has won 22 Grand Slam singles titles, a record built on his incredible dominance at the French Open, where he's claimed 14 of them. Roger Federer, one of the sport's most graceful players, ended his illustrious career with 20 Grand Slam titles. Entertainment. Which franchise has earned more worldwide at the box office? Star Wars or the Marvel Cinematic Universe? With over $25 billion in global box office earnings, the Marvel Cinematic Universe stands as the highest-grossing movie franchise in history. Beginning with Iron Man in 2008, it has expanded into more than 30 interconnected films. While Star Wars remains a legendary saga and cultural icon, its total box office revenue is around $10 billion, less than half of Marvel's total. History. In which year was the United Nations founded? 1945 or 1948? The United Nations was officially established on October 24, 1945, shortly after the end of World War II, with the goal of promoting peace, security, and cooperation among nations. The founding members signed the UN Charter in San Francisco earlier that year. By contrast, 1948 is remembered for another historic event, the adoption of the Universal Declaration of Human Rights by the UN General Assembly. Science and nature. Which is the hardest natural substance on Earth? Diamond or quartz? Diamond sits at the very top of the Mohs scale of mineral hardness, with a perfect score of 10, meaning it can scratch all other natural materials. Its incredible strength comes from its tightly bonded carbon atoms arranged in a crystal lattice. Quartz, while still quite hard at 7 on the Mohs scale, is far less durable. It can be easily scratched by diamond and a few synthetic materials. Geography. Which African country has the largest population? Egypt or Nigeria? With a population of over 220 million people, Nigeria is the most populous country in Africa and one of the largest in the world. Its bustling cities, such as Lagos and Abuja, are major economic and cultural centers. Egypt, the most populous Arab country, with around 110 million people, ranks second on the African continent. Sports. A stick and ball game that is played on horseback is called what? Polo or jockey ball? Polo is an ancient and prestigious sport, often called the sport of kings. Players ride on horseback and use long-handled mallets to hit a small ball toward the opposing team's goal. Jockey ball, on the other hand, doesn't exist, though it sounds like it could be a wild, fast-paced idea for a new sport. Okay, if there are more than one player left standing, it is time for a Guesstimate tiebreaker. The player who guesses the closest answer wins. Ready? Here's the question. How many people have walked on the moon? Pause the video now to collect player estimates. Here comes the answer. 12. A total of 12 astronauts have walked on the surface of the moon during the Apollo missions between 1969 and 1972. The first were Neil Armstrong and Buzz Aldrin during Apollo 11 July 1969, marking humanity's first steps beyond Earth. The last were Gene Cernan and Harrison Schmitt on Apollo 17 December 1972. Which player had the closest guesstimate? Thank you for playing, and please subscribe for more fun quizzes. Goodbye.